Yo, what up YouTube? Gonna take my beloved 690 out for a vehicle ride today. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Look how awesome this thing cruises at 60 miles an hour with that 60 feet front sprocket on. How about this countryside? Hey, look how beautiful this is. Pretty. Woo! Pretty. Beautiful ranch. Elevation 1 mile. Mile high and wide. Stop and let a little air pressure out of this getting a big block. Well, I think 35 psi or whatever I got it's going to cut it for me. You guys probably can't see in the camera, but there's a little snow cap right there above me. Alright, we dropped the old big block down to 13 psi. And normally I'd run it lower than that. But I've only got a little tiny mountain bike pump. I don't have to re-inflate the whole thing for a half hour. So she's not really geared for this high altitude fire road stuff. It's a little between gears, but it works okay. So not used to riding on spaghetti thrower tires. Whoa, I gotta turn the ABS off. That's gonna get scary. Always, always, always turn your ABS off. There, hold down the bottom button. It starts blinking. You're good. For a quick test. Yeah, now she works. Well, she steps out on you pretty quick with this shitty rear tire. Get her up into the meat of the power there around 6,000. Bike's got some balls, man. Give you guys a little sightseeing here. Little lookout thing here. Yeah, it's kind of cloudy today. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna go back down the mountain and see if I can find some like little logs and stuff to play on. Yeah, hopefully we can get back up this. Have much faith in this rear tire. When you got a shitty rear tire like this, that's where the 690 starts feeling heavy. You get some soft stuff, and it's not making any traction. I give you guys a little look here. We're at 7,500 feet on the side of the mountain. It's a pretty popular hunting area. They got these big old pine trees and stuff up here. Pretty cool. I'm gonna take a peek. Take a quick walk around the 690 real quick. So I got my USWE pack. Got my big old battle tank skid plate on. I always put that on when I go off road. Normally I don't run that. I run the plastic one. But yeah, right now I'm going to get stopped by the ranger here any minute because he heard my motorcycle and he's going to come asking me if I got permits. But yeah, oh well. I'm running these tires as a street setup, and I've been riding this bike mostly on the street. I had to run halfway across the island to get my off-road vehicle permit updated. Took out the 690 today, figured we'd hit some stuff on the way home. Really loving this bike. I got it set up really, really well, and man, I don't know. I just love riding it. I've got a little battery tender plug hooked into my underneath my seat there so that I can run my iPhone cord, because if you guys have iPhones, you know that Apple's really screwed the battery life up on those lately with the iOS. So I'm going downhill. Like as soon as you let off the gas on this cinder, it just starts sliding. The compression braking and everything, it'll just start sliding. Well, when I'm going downhill, I'm a lot more careful on this big bike because it doesn't stop, especially when it's already sliding. Just the momentum will just carry it right off the road. I could go a lot faster than this, but I don't want the wind noise to screw up the audio on the camera. Found a little route here in the grass. Oh, wow. The old 690 just took a big old rock right in the skid plate. We're gonna do an inspection after that. Woo! Damn. Came off that little jump. Landed right on it. Seems intact. Alright. Yeah, I'll stick to where I can see. So if you look at the ground right here where it's real bumpy and tore up, this is from pigs. These pigs are digging for earthworms. And it's bumpy. Really bumpy. Make a little cross-country course in here. This bike is set up amazing for this kind of stuff now. The suspension works really good for these smaller bumps. Alright, time for some air on the 690. I don't have very much compression in the forks. And the rebound's probably a little too high. I'm just realizing that today. Let's see. I'll show you how far she ate in the travel. Yeah, basically bottomed out. So let's see. Compression. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll help a little bit. Like, and now I'm running 9 psi in the front and 8 in the rear, which is that's pretty good pressures on the 690. That'll give you a flat tire in a hurry. Turn it off for a second. I got some logs set off here, and I'm gonna show you. I did some of these logs on my 350 in my last video, but I don't think I've really done anything like this on video with the 690. So first we check. I didn't flat spot anything. 690 versus like an EXC. It's rooting through the dirt there in the berm, it looks like. Is the weight when you hit roots like I just did in that clip a minute ago. So because it's really 360, 370 pounds with the fuel and everything and the skid plate, when you hit those roots like that, there's all that momentum from that weight just wham, and it hits right into the wheels. Where on the smaller bikes, you know, even though this has a fairly stiff front suspension in it, it blows through the travel really quick because of all the mass of the machine. Let's see, we haven't knocked the headlight off yet, but so yeah, I'm gonna ride this bike over some logs real quick. So we're gonna grandma over them first. I kind of get a feel for the ground clearance and stuff. Front tire is still holding there, so she didn't die. Okay guys, first things first, 690 off-road. Go down to the last button on the dash and hold it until it starts blinking. That's the ABS. You have to turn the ABS off, otherwise you got no rear brakes in the off-road. It's just it unlocks because there's obviously not a lot of friction in the off-road, so your rear brake just simply doesn't work. That's a lot of weight to move over logs. But yeah, it does it. It does it. They're a little bit bigger from the backwards direction, I think, so we'll hit them backwards now. So just as a reference point to how big these are, because the video flattens everything out, these are okay sized logs for the 690. See that? Should have parked a little bit closer, but they're higher than the skid plate for sure, almost up to the bottom of the foot peg, and they roll. So if I fall over, don't make fun of me. Let's come up. Speak of the devil, I fell because it rolled. So once I hit it with the front tire, it started rolling. Yeah, we did some earth moving with the foot peg. Oh no, we munched the brake lever. Okay, yeah. So what happens when a butter soft brake lever goes into the grass. Lesson learned for you. I guess I get to get one of those big burly aftermarket ones. Didn't really want to have to spend money on that, but that's why the case breaks on them too. You can even see it. It scratched my case there a little bit. Get this under. That's where your KTM toolkit comes in handy. It's got to get it out far enough that it's not going to fuck up the case. Okay, I got it out of the way. So at least you won't bang up the case. And the case isn't leaking, so we're good there. So, lever straightener tool. You can see she's got a pretty big wowie in her. How far the log moved when I hit it with the 690. So it used to be right here, and now it's 3 feet back here. So before I get back to the log hopping, I highly recommend these 100% gloves. They're cold weather gloves. They're not like too cold weather, but you know, it's, I don't know, 50 degrees out here and it's kind of damp. These things are badass. And I did race them in like 40-degree wet temperatures on the mainland at my Enduro race. All I did was spray them with some Scotch-Brite, but they're wicked comfortable. So I will put a link down below, and you can go pick a set up from your local dealer. These things are awesome. They're the most comfortable gloves I own. And normally I don't like cold weather gloves because they're too thick, but these things are sick. Alright, she's a little big for that stuff. Okay. Well, as you can see, 690's a little big and heavy for Enduro shenanigans. So that move on my 350 wouldn't be too hard, but yeah, rolling logs, 360 pounds of momentum, little guy, not happening. Alright guys, that concludes today's 690 MotoVlog. Hope you enjoyed listening to her roll and watching her fall down. I've got to get to work. I'm late for work. So from the mountains, aloha. Aloha from 7,000 feet. So you guys are going to want to hit that notification bell down in the corner with the subscribe button. I'm telling you, you're going to want to, because I got a wicked cool 690 video coming up, and you're not going to want to miss it. I guarantee you've never seen the KTM 690 like this before. So go hit the notification bell and the subscribe button right now. And I'll probably link some other video in here and on the 20-second black screen. See you guys later. Have fun.